What's up, guys? So today I'm going to talk about the 50-50 position. Disclaimer, I hate this position. I really think this position sucks because there is no structural advantage for me, okay? She can do every attack that I can do. It's literally called 50-50. It's a neutral position. I always want to be in a position where I have a structural advantage, and this is not one of them. However, you still need to be competent here because this may be preferable to you ending up in a worse lace, or they may funnel you to here, so you need to have good offense and defense from this position. The defense is pretty simple. You can cross your ankles just like this, or you can triangle your legs like that. Both of them guard against different things. I've also seen some people do this, where they go heel to heel like this. It's not my preference. I don't like to do it. I like to do one of the other two. But there's things that you can do to attack each of them. The first one that we're going to talk about is when they're crossing their ankles. I'm going to do the Quentin Rosenzweig break. This was taught to me by Quentin Rosenzweig. It's served me super well ever since. So I'm going to take my far side arm and I'm going to bring it to the inside, right in between her legs, and I'm going to grab the heel, just like this. My other hand is going to make a C grip right on her toe. Don't go to the middle of the foot. Go to the big toe. And now you're just going to push-pull. I want you to resist hard. Resist hard. Ready? Whoop. Nice and easy, okay? Now, I am not bringing this around the foot, okay? I'm literally pushing it straight and then pulling this straight ahead, just like that, okay? Now, I actually like to keep the heel because I'm going to go underneath and grab my mega heel grip, okay? The typical heel hook grip is here, where your wrist bone is directly underneath the Achilles, and you get a gable grip just like that. And I like to twist and finish across, but I've also seen some people come here. I don't like this one as much. I think this one, she can actually hand fight and resist me to a much greater degree than when I rip across. But either way, that's the traditional heel hook grip. I like to keep the heel and go to the mega heel grip, okay? It's just as strong, and for people with tiny heels or if they're sweaty, it's less likely to slip off, okay? So I'm going to come across, right? She's obviously going to spin with me. She doesn't want to get submitted here, so she's going to spin with me, and I'm going to lock her here. So I'm hooking this foot behind her back here, and at this point, if she continues to spin, she's not going to be able to go past this point, okay? So I'm going to pull the heel to my face as I crunch my lat here, just like that. And if I need to, right, I can add that belly down bridge, okay? Because you see I'm crunched in here. I'm not using my bridge at all right now. I'm just pulling and crunching my lat. If I need to, I can bridge and go belly down with that break, okay? So let's go back. One more time for that. Over here, Mark. So we're here. Outside arm goes to the inside. Grab the heel. Other hand goes to the toes. Push, pull. Bring the toes up to your armpit. Scoop underneath the heel just like this. Now I start twisting. We go this way. She turns to go with the pressure. Most people are going to do that. Even if they're tapping, they're going to do that because it's going to give them an extra second before the break occurs. Now from here, right, pull the heel to your face, crunch. And if I need to, I bridge and I go belly down with it, okay? Now, let's talk about when they triangle their legs. So go ahead, Chelsea, triangle your legs. So if they triangle their legs, it's a different defense. Makes it really hard for me to punch to the inside and grab the heel here. So I'm going to use another attack. I'm going to go underneath the ankle, just like this, and bring my head to the toes, just like this. So I'm bringing my head and neck here to the top of the toes, not the middle of the foot, right to the top of the toes here. My other hand is going to reach and grab the heel. Now, I've seen people do this grip. I've seen people do this grip. I prefer this grip. I think it's a little bit better. As for the name of the move, I've heard it called the toe jam. I've heard it called the telephone. Everybody's got a different name for it. But basically, it's a toe hold. It works like this. You're going to flex your neck and head back and into the foot as you pull the heel across. So I go back in. I continue to pressure, and I also pull this across like that. Okay, and then you get your toe hold. Now, perhaps they have a really flexible foot, or I don't quite have this position correctly, and it's not working. The last thing I can do is my corkscrew. So I'm going to slip my head away. I'm going to keep the heel grip and pull this across. At this point, I'm going to transition to pushing it here, just like that. Then I'm going to sit up, get this arm underneath here. I don't want to go too deep here. I want to go about here. And then bring that wrist bone, bring the forearm, not the wrist bone, right on the top of the toes, get my gable grip, and now I twist for my corkscrew. So one more time for both of those. So we're here. She triangles. I can't reach to the inside. So I go underneath the ankle, bring the head to the toes, grab the heel, go here, bring the head back and in, and then push the heel across. Sorry, pull the heel across. Now, if that doesn't work, I pull this across, switch to pushing it, come underneath, get that wrist to wrist. I'm going to twist my wrists as I twist my elbows. I'm twisting both. So twist the wrists and the elbows, just like that. You get a nice strong finish. So there you go, guys. That's my favorite attack sequence from 50-50. And again, I hate this position, but you have to be good in it, offensively and defensively. And in this position, offense is defense, okay? If I am constantly attacking, it's giving my opponent less time to worry about their own offense. They have to deal with my defense. So if I'm constantly defending in this neutral position, I'm going to lose. If I'm constantly attacking and my opponent is constantly defending, I'm probably going to win. So you want to keep that in mind too. As soon as you get in 50-50, right away you got to go into offense or you got to work on transitioning into a different position. Thanks a lot, guys. Make sure you check out the next video. We're going to be talking about how we transition out of 50-50. So I'll see you next time.